This is Hollywood, the home of our country's film and TV industry, and I'm Sergeant Michael Dorsey, LAPD. I used to be in the biz, but I didn't really make it, so now I'm a cop. Hollywood is definitely the boulevard of broken dreams because every week, not only do they shoot pictures here, but they also shoot actors.
Code 2, we have another thespian homicide. This one is at the downtown Biltmore in Hollywood.
And this week, another actor got shot and was killed. And my job is find the killer. This week's victim is film actor Steve Lawson. Now, for the past 25, 30 years, Mr. Lawson was considered one of the most hated actors of his time, but he's also regarded as one of the best. He's one of those, method I always stay in character types. Now, here's actress Lara Larson introducing him for some award.
He's a wonderful actor. And being a wonderful actor, he'll probably go on speaking all day. Mr. Steve Lawson.
Thank you, Laura. Honored members of the LA Film Society, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, what else is there to say?
The strange thing is that the shooter got away, but everyone claimed that they saw a cop at the scene.
Here's another one, Dorsey. Actor Steve Lawson was just shot and some people hated him enough to kill him. We want you to interrogate Lawson's ex-wife, actress Margot Davis.
I distinctly remember crossing the police off my guest list. What are you doing here?
I'm here because somebody shot your ex-husband, Steve Lawson, okay? And I understand that you hated him, and maybe you hated him enough to have him shot.
I didn't hate him. I just detest men.
Look, why don't you just maybe give me a name of somebody who might be helpful about this? Come on, cooperate.
Why, yes, I always cooperate with authorities fighting for our country. Here's a name. Fabian Forte, the producer.
So she gave me this name, Fabian Forte. Do you know anything about it?
Can't hear you, say it again.
I got this name, Fabian Forte. Do you know anything about him?
No wonder you never made it as an actor. Mr. Forte is a highly regarded movie producer.
So, what do the authorities want with me?
I'm here because I'm investigating the shooting death of Steve Lawson. I just met with his ex-wife, Margot Davis. She named you.
She named me? I thought she loved me like a brother. All actors have the mark of a true backstabber. But you know what? I love this country. I love LA, and I love this business. So I'm going to cooperate with you. I'll give you a name. Addie DeWitt, critic.
Excellent. Hey, I'm on my way to Chasen's.
What are you doing there?
I'm meeting Abby DeWitt, the critic.
I hope you have a good reason for this.
Well, somebody just named somebody. Excuse me, Mr. Witt, can I have a few words with you?
Let me guess.
I'm investigating the shooting death of Steve Lawson. I think you know who he is. You were just named as a suspect.
You know, Sergeant, there are two types of actors. One is interested in art. The other is out to make a buck. Which one do you think Steve Lawson was?
Well, I don't really know, and I don't really think that's important, especially at this point in my career, whatever it may be.
Well, it's no secret which one he was. Not in Hollywood. So allow me to cooperate and give you a name. His personal secretary, Bunny Coonan. You'll adore him. He's maudlin, full of self-pity. Just magnificent.
So Hollywood.
If you're almost done, remember to file your reports before you leave.
Yeah, I got one more lead that I got to check out. Funny, everybody is naming everybody. This is so...
Oh, a policeman. I was once a dancing policeman for this long-running show. I did this number that closed the first half for 11 years. You want to see it?
Thanks, but no thanks. I'm here to investigate the shooting death of your employer, Steve Lawson. You were named as a potential suspect by Abby DeWitt.
That's Abby from start to finish. Pure venom. You should be very glad not to be involved with anyone in the film world.
Yeah. I just got to ask, is there any way that maybe you could cooperate a little bit and give me some... The guy just shut the door on me. Huh.
We'll be back to tonight's episode of The Sarge after these words from our sponsors.
When did you start baking from scratch?
It's not scratch, Mom. It's new Pillsbury Plus.
A yellow cake this firm could only be from scratch.
It's Pillsbury Plus.
A cake this moist could only be from scratch. A cake this rich could only be from scratch.
It's Pillsbury Plus. The plus is pudding. Pudding right in the mix to add that moistness.
Rich flavor. New Pillsbury Plus, huh? Looks like scratch has met its match.
Look, Linda, I just bought a new seamless support bra that's so beautiful. I have to show you. Oh, better show you this way. It's the Playtex Support Can Be Beautiful bra, and it's seamless. Don't you love these pretty details? And these smooth, seamless cups. Plus this secret support design for real support. And you know, it's so pretty. It makes me feel pretty. The new seamless Support Can Be Beautiful bra from Playtex. Support can be beautiful.
Nervous is meeting your boyfriend's family. All 16 of them.
Nervous is why there's new Soft and Dry.
Soft and Dry roll-on. Nothing keeps you drier when you're nervous.
Nervous is taking your driver's test for the 4th time.
Nervous is why there's new Soft and Dry.
Nothing keeps you drier, yet it never stings most girls, even after shaving.
My fellow classmates.
Nervous is why there's new Soft and Dry.
Since you're getting nowhere on that Steve Lawson case, I got a new assignment for you. You were an actor once. We got several reports from various women of harassment and abuse on a movie set. Answer this casting call and see what you turn up.
So working undercover, I disguised myself as an actor looking for extra work on the movie set. Hi, I'm Michael Dorsey. I'm here for the... Oh, no.
Sergeant Dorsey, first you succeed in ruining my career with the network with that Ralph Livingston case, and now I'm reduced to casting extras in this bad cop movie. Are you trying to screw with me again?
Karen Shields, nice to meet you again. Terrible tragedy. Not Ralph Livingstone, mind you, but The fact that you screwed up my career, too.
Yeah. Her career is dead. Her career is dead. My career is dead. But now, you're gonna wish you were dead. Welcome to background work.
I didn't really expect to run into these three from the Ralph Livingstone case, and sure enough, here I am, and they blame me for their washed-up careers. But they realized I was working undercover on this harassment case, so they cast me as a lieutenant in the NYPD. Hi, I'm Michael Dorsey. I'm just here for the day on set.
I'm Mary. This is my second day on set. Someone I know got me a few days of extra work.
So, do you have any idea what this scene is about? I mean, do you think maybe I can get a line or something?
Oh, well, in this scene, when New York City cops are watching a protest from across the street. So there's the protesters, and then there's the protesters protesting the protests, then I gotta go. Nice meeting you.
Hi, Sergeant. Remember me? Shelley Barterman. You had me arrested last week on the Ralph Livingstone case. I hear you're working on the Steve Lawson shooting. My father, he's a cop too, remember? He said that Lawson was one of the actors that got called up in the House of Un-American Activities Committee.
Yeah, I know all about it. Some actors refused to give names, some ratted out their friends, and some just disappeared, and who knows where they are. Hey, but this was like over 20 years ago. I mean, like, nobody really cares about this anymore.
But you're right.
Well, there was no point in continuing this undercover work since everyone knew I was a cop, so I decided to call up headquarters. Hey there, Lieutenant. I'm here on the set.
Some weirdo calls in and tells me he was Steve Lawson's secretary and he thinks that some hitman is trying to kill him because of Lawson and something to do with communists in Hollywood.
I think I know who you're talking about. You want me to go check him out?
Yeah, he sounded scared.
Huh. Mr. Bunny, Mr. Coonan? Mr. Coonan? Bunny? Can I come in? Hello? Mr. Coonan? Are you here? You left the door open. Oh, no. Now I have two murders to solve, and this is the evidence I discovered. Bunny Coonan and Steve Lawson were both shot by Smith & Wesson K38 combat masterpieces. During the Hollywood blacklist era of the Cold War, actors, writers, and directors were not allowed to work because of their refusal to assist congressional investigations into whether or not they were left-wing communist sympathizers. Steve Lawson gave the following testimony to House Un-American Activities Committee Chairman J. Parnell Thomas.
Are you a member of the Communist Party or have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
It's unfortunate and tragic that I have to teach this committee the basic principles of Americanism.
That's not the question. The question is, have you ever been a member of the Communist Party?
I am framing my answer in the only way in which any American citizen can frame his answer to a question that absolutely invades his privacy.
Then you refuse to answer that question, is that correct?
I have told you that I will offer my beliefs, my affiliations, and everything else to the American public.
After Lawson's appearance in Congress, Bunny Coonan became his personal secretary. Steve Lawson was never blacklisted.
KHJ
Sergeant Dorsey, Lieutenant Slater wants to speak to you.
Hey Dorsey, are you awake? Listen up. You now have enough evidence to solve this murder. Remember what you seen and remember what you heard.
Interesting.
And let's see if any of the citizens out there can solve this crime too. I want you to come back now to headquarters, get me some coffee in the way, and pick up some snacks, and then make some sort of form for our citizens to use to solve this crime.
Should be fun.
Sounds like fun, right? Am I right, Dorsey? We will return to tonight's episode of The Sarge after a brief word from our sponsors.
Folks, why do you eat Wheaties?
We like it.
But did you know it's always been whole wheat with all the bran, and bran is one of nature's best sources of food fiber.
That's news to us.
Wheaties breakfast this morning?
Sure, it helps me feel fit.
But do you know Wheaties has bran fiber your body may need?
That's news to me.
Why Wheaties?
Oh, we love the taste.
I have for years. But do you know for years you've been getting something extra for your diet? Bran fiber?
Well, that's news to me.
Wheaties. It's brand news.
Igor, go and get me what I crave. Evening, Igor. If you want a better orange soda, made with more natural orange flavor than ever before, try Shasta. It's got the bright color, the sweet smell, and the great taste of oranges. Shasta. It's the orange soda that can make anybody happy.
And now for the conclusion of tonight's episode.
I see you got yourself another day on set.
Hey, you know what? I'm watching this movie, an old movie on TV late last night, and I saw you in it. Wow. You used to be a big actor a while ago, huh? You got into trouble with the that Un-American Committee thing, right?
You're in the wrong costume. We're supposed to be New York City cops.
I know. Hey, if you were blacklisted, do you know that actress, Margot Davis, the producer Fabian Forte, the critic Abby DeWitt? Because I heard that, you know, they are very supportive of the actors from the past who were blacklisted. I'm not kidding. And, you know, I've heard that they discovered recently that one of their friends actually cooperated with that committee and named some of their other friends. Yeah, actually, I'm in the right costume. I'm Sergeant Michael Dorsey, LAPD, and I'm here investigating the shooting death of Steve Lawson. You see, we have this theory that Davis and Forte and DeWitt hired this former actor that they knew from years ago to shoot Lawson because they found out that he was a rat. And when his secretary, Bunny Coonan, realized that they were behind it, they hired that person to shoot him too. You're Mary Novak. You were the hired hitman, right?
Very smart, Sergeant.
Yeah, you were disguised in this cop outfit. That's how you were able to shoot not only Steve Lawson, but his secretary, Bunny Coonan.
I was going to be named too. So I dropped out of the biz and became a killer. I don't mind killing actors, and I don't mind killing cops who want to be actors.
Put that gun down now!
Margot Davis, Fabian Forte, and Abby DeWitt were indicted by the grand jury for murder. A trial was held in the Superior Court, State of California, County of Los Angeles. They were found guilty and are serving life sentences. And we had no winner. No one came even close.
This is our last virtual show contest. Since 1993 the Killing Kompany has been performing comedy murder mystery shows everywhere, but with the pandemic, we were unable to perform anywhere, so from April 2020 through June 2021, we provided free virtual interactive murder mystery events. We are still very limited in how we are able to perform. Until pandemic restrictions are fully removed, we have developed a mixture of comedy murder mystery shows which can be customized and performed for public and private events and comply with all COVID guidelines. We begin live shows in July 2021. Be well, stay healthy, and we hope to see you at a show.